Hello, Infinite Creators. In this video, we will hear from the Arcturians. Welcome back, and if this is your first time here, I'm Ariana, and I'm a hypnotherapist, and I help you dive deep into the powers of your mind to expand your consciousness and achieve self-prosperity. So for this video, you will see that I'm under hypnosis, and Heather is the practitioner facilitating. As you probably have seen in past videos, I feel very connected to intergalactic beings, and my question was, when will the whole world begin to physically see them, or will we perhaps see them on mainstream media? If you want to see my session with Heather about life aboard a spaceship, I'll link that in the description below. Now let's hear what they have to say.
So we've seen lots of representations of galactic beings in the media recently. It seems like we've seen an uptick in that. Will that continue to increase? And then also, well, I'll just ask that. Will that continue to increase? Will the 3D collective, say people who don't necessarily believe in the existence of galactic beings, will they be given more information that will lead them to that belief, lead them to see?
We have a presence here that would like to come forward to speak on that question.
Okay.
So we will allow them to speak.
Okay, thank you.
We are Arcturians, and we would love to make more contact with humans as much as possible. You will see more of us come forward, but not physically just yet. You might see art crafts, you might see other beings' crafts. They might be represented in the media, then that's if the media wants to showcase it. But we are here, but we're going to make ourselves very much more present in the future, especially this coming future. You guys might call it January. Yeah. So we're very excited about this, and we hope that our presence, our energetic presence, is well received. We hope that once this is sorted out collectively, meaning what the planet is going through, that it won't be such a shock anymore. We come to help and to experience, and that is the end of our transmission.
Thank you. May I ask a question related to that?
Yes.
So those of us who are interested in further contact in a way that we can perceive it more with our physical senses, what can we do to increase the likelihood of that transpiring?
You can ask. However, our appearance may be shocking because it's not of your norm. We don't look entirely like you. So that fear can block also your perception, just as it would anything else in life. Fear can block anyone's perception of anything. So
Right.
for us, that would be the same aspect. So we would ask you to trust that there are beings out there that mean no harm. There are beings out in the universe that do not have good intentions. So we ask that you use your discernment. Discernment, but not fear.
Hmm. Is it accurate to say that you all are already, I think you sort of touched on this, but is it accurate to say that the Arcturians and then, I'm sure other uh, beings are already present? It's just a matter, like amongst us, it's just a matter of us being able to raise our vibration in love from the heart, in order to perceive that with our physical senses. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. We also have devices that can cloak our appearance. There are a lot of us very present in your earth, in and on your earth.
Mm-hmm.
Some use devices, some don't need to because they look very much like you.
Mm-hmm.
And some need to, as you would put it, perceive in our frequency, just like you would in your everyday awareness of perception.
Okay. So some of you are existing in physical bodies that we would not, that we would perceive as just being a quote unquote normal human being. And when I'm asking that question, I mean that differently than in the sense that we would call someone a starseed. Um, there are beings who are existing in this physical plane as what we perceive to be physical people, who are fully aware of exactly, that they are galactic beings and they are here with a specific, for a specific purpose. Is that correct?
Yes, there are beings here on your planet that are living with, you would call it a mask. They know who they are. They know they have traveled. We have visited with them. So, yes, this is very different from the concept of what you would perceive to be starseeds. Starseeds is more of a soul level.
Mm-hmm.
That's how humans interpret it. But we are talking about actual galactic beings actually on Earth, already living.
Okay. And will this be part of, what we would call disclosure process, the unveiling of those, the revelation of that, what you just discussed?
They will not be revealed because then they will be persecuted, and they simply want to live on this planet. So unless they decide for themselves that they want to reveal,
Mm-hmm.
they have that choice. But the disclosure is coming more from, you would call it outer space.
Okay.
So you will see more ships, more actual ships instead of just the lights.
Mm-hmm.
That would be much easier than to expose all that live already here.
So, two more questions and then I'll wrap it up. The first question, so the beings who are living here and presenting with that mask as physical humans, um, what is their mission here? What is their part? Like, why do they choose to be here on Earth at this time?
Everyone has their own motives, just like humans have their own motives here, living their life. Some are here to learn and gather information and data to take back to their planet. Others are actually living here because they enjoy it here. Some have been, some are refugees from their planet to here. Others have malice intentions. So all the beings are very different, which
Sure.
is what makes Earth very unique in that aspect.
Okay. And then same sort of question about, what we might refer to as beings that will present from outer space. Why at this time? Will that be something that everyone will experience? What is the reason for that?
We have been watching Earth. When I say we, we are Arcturians, but we, as a ship, we have different galactic beings on board, and there are few ships that come and go, and we watch the Earth as it grows in consciousness and grows as a planet. It's very interesting to see from a science aspect, and we cannot interfere with your evolution, so we stand by until we feel it's time. It would be greatly beneficial to the Earth and to us if we made physical contact for the purpose of knowledge and resources. So the time is approaching because you have experienced so much in one lifetime that seeing us wouldn't seeing us would benefit your evolution.
So now, is this something that's going to that just those of us who are ascending in consciousness will be able to perceive, or is this something that will be revealed to everyone?
This is something that will be revealed to everyone. The ones that are more aware of us already, they may see us physically, but those that are not ready, they will just see our ships for the meantime, but the time will come eventually also.
Okay. And can you elaborate on the resources that you referred to? Resources for whom?
Resources from our planet to yours and from your planet to ours. Minerals, metals, technology, information about self-evolution. For example, like telepathy, and those type of all that information.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Our pleasure.
Now, after hearing that transmission, tell me in the comments, what do you think? Stay tuned for the next video where we talk about feeling blank lately and what does it mean. Until next time, Infinite Creators, wishing you all abundance, love, and prosperity.